First of all, thank you for all the aspirant students who joined this webinar. I'm going to talk a little bit quickly about the ACCA course. Okay, there are just 9 questions. I'm just going to give some answers to these 9 questions, and that's it. Why? What is ACCA? First of all, and why somebody has to pursue a ACCA? Are there enough opportunities for ACCA? And what is the time it's going to take for completing the ACCA? What is the eligibility? What you should be? You should have a degree or +2 is good enough? What is the syllabus and pattern of ACCA? And how does the results look like? And what is the kind of investment you are going to make to become an ACCA? And is there any challenges? The first 8 questions are about the positives, but is there any challenges that is going to be covered? And by the way, all the students, I have a surprise for you towards the end. As we go through this, you will come to know about it. First of all, what is ACCA? It's a globally recognized professional body, and it is very well respected qualification, and it's considered something equal to, many of our friends who go to the US for pursuing their master's degree, ACCA is just equal to that. And it is globally accepted as an alternative to traditional chartered accountancy course. And the main thing is, roughly about in 120 countries, ACCA is adopted in their day-to-day business. Every business or the accounting and whatever financial reports, they follow IFRS. So what I'm going to say is, indirectly, ACCA will make you as an expert in IFRS and international accounting standards. If you look at the map, except North America and South America, which is predominantly following the US GAAP, many of the other important locations across the globe, it is all following IFRS. In other words, it is ACCA recognized. In simple terms, you are having an immense opportunity in all these locations. It's very flexible. There are 4 papers in a group. You need to score 50% and you need to have more than 14 individual papers, nothing like it. And you can really have a very high earning and strategic career in the finance field. As I already said, third point, I'm not going to repeat. You are going to become an expert in IAS, IFRS. There are a few more things which are covered. And you are going to be occupying some of the top tier roles in big organizations worldwide. So global career mobility, you will be required in many places. You will be in demand. And you can be in finance, auditing, tax, or management consulting. You can enter MNCs, Big 4, you will be always welcome. If you would like to work in a bank, that is also possible. Okay, how much time it takes to become an ACCA? Normally it takes about, if you are on a fast track, it takes 2 years. If you are already employed in a company, you can only attend the weekend batches with Emerge. It may take anywhere between 3 to 4 years. Wait a minute. There are 13 papers, but there are exemptions are available. I'm going to tell you something towards the end, what is going to happen to these 13 papers. It is also possible to complete it if you are really focused in 18 to 24 months. The most important thing is, even with higher secondary, you can start doing your ACCA. But the only thing is, all the 13 papers you have to cover. But if you are a commerce graduate or if you are a postgraduate in commerce, you have exemption up to 5 to 6 papers. If you are a chartered accountant, only the professional level you will be writing last 4 papers because you have 9 exemptions. And there are 13 exams are there. We are going to talk about this at great detail in the next coming slides. Generally, the IFRS covers accounting, law, audit, all these are all the important content. This slide, I want to spend a couple of minutes. So I said 3 levels are there. Applied knowledge has got 3 papers, and applied skill has got 6 papers right now. And strategic professional level has got 2 compulsory papers, the first 2, and you have to choose 2 out of the remaining 4 papers which are there in the last. But the good news about these 13 papers is coming 2027, these number of papers are going to be reduced from 13 to 11. I've given you the description of all the papers. Since we don't have time, I'm not going to spend much time. But instead of 13 papers, if you want to join with Emerge for ACCA, you will only be doing 11 papers in the next 9 to 12 months. ACCA exams are primarily, it is computer based. There are some exams which are available on demand. That means any time in the year you can write. Whereas some of the exams, it only happens in 1 month out of 3 months. For example, you can write the exams in January, then you have to wait until April, then you have to wait until July. So the second and third month of each quarter, there will be no exam. The good news is, okay, the number of candidates, if there are 100 candidates who are writing in some difficult papers, about 40 pass out these exams. In some papers, the result is even higher. That means 80 people out of 100, they pass the exam. This is a very good news. Unlike some American professional exams, you need to only score 50%. That's all. If you score 50, you have cleared that paper. Okay. There are some, where I've given the individual details. The 40% low is there in APM and AAA paper. The results are very low. Only 4 out of 10 is passing the exam. Now come to the most important thing. In this slide, which we will be sharing with all of you, I've given you a lot of information. How much is the registration fees? All these things, I leave it to you and you can read it. But the most important thing is here. What is the most important thing? If I want to become an ACCA, I know there is a very bright professional career waiting for me. But how much I have to spend? If you go on a fast track, 18 months or 24 months, if you complete, if you can rely on the ACCA material without spending additional money in going for Kaplan and BPP material, you can finish it off in 3.7 lakhs. Don't think that this is an expense. This is an investment on your professional career. If you if you are already employed and you cannot complete it in a short period of time, the maximum amount you have to spend is about 6.2 lakhs in Indian rupees. What are the challenges? Is there any challenges in doing this one? One thing is there. You will be, guided by emerged professors. But of course, that is only 50% of the job. Attending the classes and going through the material and being attentive in the class, only 50%. But you have to go home and do your hard work. That means, in other words, you have to invest your own time. That is more important. Second thing is, I won't even say cost. Investment to complete the course, I've already given you in the last line of the previous slide. Another thing is, but don't worry about this one, the job market keeps fluctuating with artificial intelligence, the regulations on the visa, which are keep changing every day. But there is no problem because many of the Western countries or European countries keep coming to India. There are a lot of virtual CFO, virtual BPO, all these KPO organizations are still thriving in India. So you don't have to worry. Even if you are not able to migrate, you will get lucrative opportunities sitting in India itself. Make sure these 3 are just small challenges, but every challenge or whatever is there, whatever is a problem in your life, you can overcome and you can make it into an opportunity. Thank you very much. And what I wanted to say is ACCA is one of the best opportunities for you. It is not, 4 papers, 2 papers, nothing. It's a very comprehensive, thorough, it provides knowledge on all the fields. Once you are going to become a ACCA, you will be respected not only in India, not only in UK, you will be respected across the globe. The important thing is ACCA UK. Why I am recommending this course is because, after all, until 1947, we were ruled by the Britishers. Whatever law we follow here, if tomorrow you are asked to read the income tax law or the contract act of the UK, it's much more easier. After all, our Indian contract act or Indian tax laws have come only because of UK. So the origin is UK. So you can easily adapt to whatever papers which will be challenging otherwise. If you are pursuing an American course, it is much easier. I have given you the contact details here, both Indian contacts and also the contact details of our parent organization, which is in existence for nearly 2 decades in United Arab Emirates. And I wish you all the very best to students. If you have, I just run through the presentation. If you still have any queries or something like that, we will share this presentation. You are always welcome to reach out to us at any point in time. Thank you very much.
Join us to be a business professional to take your career to the next level.